the medal is here. The 226 kilometers record to become an Ironman have finally been achieved. To come back on the preparation, we will start with the swim, where 200 kilometers was achieved. Basically, the goal was to swim in the pool during the weekday, with a session of 2.5 kilometers to be done within 1 hour, and during the weekend to swim in open water. So the difficulty was to wake up on the Sunday morning at 5:30, to be alone on the beach at 7 a.m. and go for 3.8 kilometers swim. So during several weeks, the Sunday morning breakfast was this famous 3.8 kilo swim in the open water. On the cycling side, we speak about more than 4,000 kilometers who was completed. And where I live, it's quite cloudy in terms of traffic in the evening. Therefore, I have to train in the morning before going to work. And the goal was to do at least 30 kilometers within 1 hour. On the other hand, during the weekend, the target was to focus on the long ride. So we speak about 130, 150 or even 180 kilometers. And the difficulties here in Thailand was the weather, because it started to be extremely hot from 9 a.m. So it was required to drink a lot of water in order to don't collapse. Speaking about the running, over 600 kilometers was done during the preparation, and the mistake that I probably made was to complete the marathon of Bangkok within 3 hours 40 minutes end of November, continue with a second marathon in January with Buriram, and 5 days after finishing Buriram marathon, restart the running and keep the training at 20 kilometers distance on the weekend. I start to feel pain in the left knee, which is probably due to over training, and I have to keep the training with this pain till end of the period. In any case, I was happy to complete the marathon during the Ironman. Well, the time was not good because we speak about less than 5 hours, but at least I could finish the race. Speaking about the race day, was done in Da Nang on the May 10. I remember that I was standing on the beach at 6 a.m. with other athletes. The swimming was supposed to start at 6:30, and I look around me, I see the other colleague who was there, and I was saying to my man, guy, today we will suffer, we will fight together till the night. And in parallel, the speaker was saying, today, during the race, remember the why you are here today, why you are competing on the Ironman race. I would answer to this question by 3 points mainly. So the first is, for me, the Ironman represents the power. This is a combination of high motivation with a strong body and good cardio. Only 1% of people in the world complete a marathon. For the Ironman, we speak about less than 0.01%. I wanted to be part of this group. The second point is anything is possible. To prove that working 50 hours per week and train 20 hours on top was achievable. And the third point was to keep the challenge. I started to run 3 years ago 10 kilometers, and then 20 kilometers, then 30, and finally register for the marathon. After finishing several marathons, let's go for the next challenge, who was the Ironman. So several people start the triathlon with S, M, L distance, and then to conclude the Ironman. However, for my case, I directly jumped on the full distance, and finally I was able to complete the race. So now that the Ironman was achieved, the next step is to do a triathlon. Double S will be done here in Pattaya, end of next week. The double S means 750 meters swim, then 20 kilometers bike, and 5 kilo run, 2 times. So we have few days of training remaining, and we will do the best to be ready for this specific day.